Hi, thanks for watching my channel, Cloudbusted. So I got a lot more work done on the tube chassis Cloudbuster build I've been working on, and this thing's been a lot of work. So this video I want to show you what I've got so far. So far what's new is a little bit more bracketry welded in, but main thing is the suspension links, which go right here. So what these are, this is a 7/16 steel rod that I put on a lathe, and I drilled the ends out. I drilled and tapped them, so now they're threaded. So these are 1/4-inch heim joints, or rod ends. So these are a 3-piece rod end. There's the body, which is forged steel. There's a stainless steel ball in the center, which is a hole in it, and then there's like a bronze insert. And these also have a grease fitting, so they're pretty nice. You can pick these up for, these ones were like $4 or $5, but you can spend anywhere up to about, I think $20 is the most expensive one I found. But these are pretty neat. These are actually just a small version of what I use in my real truck. I'll show you some of those. So this is what I use in my real truck. It's the same idea, it's a heim joint or rod end. But this is 1.25 inch, and this is 1/4 inch. So this is what I use in my real truck, this is what's going to be used in the Cloudbuster. So it's a pretty simple concept, just thread the rod end right into the tube here. Or solid, this was just bar stock. Then you would put it in your mounting bracket and then just drop your bolt through, and it mounts that way. And it's really strong. These things are used anything from like farm equipment to machinery. And they're just like the real full-size ones. In fact, this same company who makes these, usually I would use like FK rod ends. But these use a big 1-inch bolt. You'll get the size of that. I mean, that thing's a monster. Goes right through there. So that's what I use on my real truck, and this is pretty much standard in the monster truck industry. And then I did a little more work to the axle, so I got the other axle just about finished. It's all tack welded up. I just got to finish welding it, but same axle front and back. This is going to be 4-wheel steering, and I put these brackets on right here. These are the link mounts, and I still have to trim them down. I'm going to probably like angle cut these so they a little more ground clearance, but I got those all welded in. And I'll show you how this bolts up. It's pretty simple and straightforward. So then the axle just sits right there. And then the upper links are going to be triangulating, meaning they're going to go from like here to here. So the lower links prevent the axle from moving forward and back, but allow it to move up and down. The upper links are going to be angled in at about a 30-degree angle. And what those do, those locate it side to side and also preventing from twisting. So you can set like your pinion angle and all that stuff. So there you have it. I got the links made. Next video I'm going to do, I'm going to show you how you would get the proper suspension geometry. So there's a lot more that goes into building a good suspension other than just welding a couple bars in or bolting them in or whatever. There's a lot of things you got to take into consideration, like instant center, center of gravity, roll axis, pinion angle, caster camber, anti-squat, anti-dive. So I'm going to show you all that stuff, and I'm going to show you how to achieve the best suspension geometry. And that'll be the next video. So for next video, I'm going to have both axles in place and the shocks. I'll show you the shocks right now. These are X-Max shocks. They're made by Integy. They're nice. They're very high quality machined aluminum. Piggyback shock has a remote reservoir. Or not remote, it's piggyback. So it holds a little more oil, keeps things cool. So it's going to mount like that. So it'll look pretty cool too. And again, I'm running Losi MTXL tires and wheels. So those will be like that. So this is going to be a pretty big truck. And as far as electronics, motor, speed control, transmission, battery boxes, all that, even the receiver and radio, I took from the Losi DBXLE because I jumped that thing, I trashed it, and so now I took it apart. I used that as donor vehicle. So I'm hoping this thing's going to go just as fast as that. It's going to be about 4 or 5 pounds heavier, but as you can see, I mean, everything will be way stronger than that DBXLE. So definitely stay tuned, keep a lookout, because like I said, next video I'm going to show you how to find proper suspension geometry, which I don't think is really too needed on a RC vehicle, but I mean, if you can make it perfect, might as well, why not, right? I'll pop the body on so you can see what that looks like if you haven't seen any of my other videos. I just took a X-Max body, painted it, and put the Cloudbuster decals on, because this wouldn't be a Cloudbuster unless it had a Cloudbuster body. So there you have it, 5th scale Cloudbuster. So far so good. Take care, good night, like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.